respected Naib Amir, Majlis-ul Islamiya Hind, S.S. Hussaini Sahib, National President SAO, dear brother Nahas Mala, brother Eti Sharafuddin Sahib, and all those on the stage and among the audience, my dear brothers and sisters, especially the delegates from other states. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Actually, I had to attend this program in the inaugural session. Due to some health problems, I couldn't attend. And still I am suffering from such problems, fever and the related pains, and moreover, I am not in a position to speak due to sound problems also. So I am actually wishing you all the best, expressing congratulations. Not only congratulations, actually immense thanks, gratitudes for conducting this much a program, which I think that it has risen up to the level of a national seminar. As my brother Nahasmala said, it is now viewed from different parts of the world. International viewers are for this program. He told me that nearly 47,000 people visited the site, viewed the program. Alhamdulillah. So in this sense, this seminar has risen up to the level of an international seminar. It should have an impact, I think. Nearly 150 delegates from outside Kerala, different states, Indian states, has attended this program, especially among the SAO cadre. So undoubtedly, it should have an impact. The title you selected for this seminar is very much relevant nowadays. Revisiting Maududi. I had attended the declaration of this program and I had expressed some views there. And now I do not want to repeat it. Anyhow, I would like to say that this title, I would like to change this title for sometimes. Revisiting Maududi, that is the title. Revisiting of Maududi. What will happen? If Maududi is revisiting this world now, how will he lead us? What will he say to us? What will be his thoughts? Is there any revisions or reforms or innovations on his own thoughts? He said previously, what he said previously, I think that Maududi will not change, but he will change his concepts, his perceptions, I think so. That will happen in the case of any philosopher, any great leader. That is why each century we will see a new philosopher or a new mujaddid. That will happen. Each century needs a new philosopher in order to lead it, in order to change it. Old methods are not sufficient to lead us. Maududi's thoughts, it is relevant today, no doubt. It is a foundation, the strong foundation, very firm foundation, deep-rooted thoughts. He has defined, he has designed, he has interpreted Islam standing on its own base, but applying Islam to the modern century. That is what Maududi did in the previous century. On that foundation, we have to build our own roof appropriate to this new century. That is our duty. So developments further or beyond Maududi, that is the duty we have to do. We are not changing, we are not neglecting, we are not setting aside what Maududi said. We accept it because it is the very foundation. It is a strong foundation. It is the fundamentals of Islam. But on that foundation, we have to build our own shelter. We have to build our own roof. That is so. It is the further development beyond Maududi that we can say. The same thing will happen if Maududi is revisiting us or this world nowadays. He will not use the old tools, what he used in the previous century. He will use new tools and new methods. It is very sure. Otherwise, even Maududi cannot lead us in this present situation that is happening. That some activities are going on in different parts of the world. New experiments. These people have not criticized or they have not neglected what Maududi or what Sayyid or what Banna, Hassan al-Banna Shaheed, all these great leaders presented earlier. But they are enhancing or extending or developing to the new era their thoughts and their concepts. That is happening in different parts of the world. So, keeping all these points in the mind, the new generation, SIO, and our youth, they should take up the new responsibilities. We should not neglect the fundamental principles, basic principles, Tawheed, and its applications in the present situation. That is our duty. So, I would not like to prolong these words. There is a tendency among the new generation that is not affecting, Alhamdulillah, our SCO people. They are very much careful of the basic principles and fundamental ideas of Islam and Islamic movement. But some people, they forget or they are forgetting the path they completed so far. We should not forget the days we completed or the path we covered. We have to go ahead, keeping the memories of the teachings of the experiences of the past. Then only we can give the appropriate leadership to our new community. Nowadays, I think the unity of our ummah, the unity of the world, unity of the Muslim community is the important need before us. If Maududi was alive today, he should have taken up this responsibility. Nowadays, there is a tendency to differentiate among the Muslims, bad Muslims and good Muslims. That is not a good idea. That Muslims, we have to take this community in its totality. We have to accept all the members of the Muslim community. We should not divide among them good or bad. That tendency is not the attitude or not the concept of Jamia Al Islamiya Hind. Jamia Al Islamiya is the leading Islamic movement. It is not only the organization, it is not an organization only for the cadre of Jamia Al Islamiya. It is for the Ummah as a whole. That should be in our mind whenever we are performing any activity. In the present situation in India, the fascist government and the fascist bureaucrats and the fascist media and the fascist corporates, all these people are against our wishes and against our dreams here and hereafter. Unity is very important. Even in the Islamic movement, we should not conduct, but we should not divide, quarrel, or we should not have any different, we should have different opinions. Different opinions are welcome. But on this difference, we should not have any conflict among us, any quarrel among us. That is very important. We should be very much democratic, or we have to ready to hear the differences. We have to be ready to accommodate the differences. We have to be ready to think over these differences. And after the discussions, after the thinking and rethinking, the Islamic movement will reach a conclusion. That conclusion we all should adopt, we all should recognize. That is the mizaj, that is the way of the Islamic movements throughout the history. So, giving these much ideas or these little ideas and little thoughts, I would like to conclude my speech. I am very happy to have S.S. Hussaini Sahab, and though Nahas Mala is our own student and our own boy, he is also here as the president of Students Islamic Organization, president of Students Islamic Organization, and some other dignitaries are also on the stage. And in the previous days, yesterday, so many other leaders also came here, including Rafa Saab and Azan Raza Sahab. They have all these people have put among before you so many new ideas. You have to think over these new ideas. You have to reach on your own conclusions, reading and rereading, writing and rewriting. Before declaring the final verdict or final decision, we have to conduct homeworks on these ideas, and this homework will lead us to a new horizon. It will shower before us the new light and the new enlightenments. Along with you, I would also like to pray to the Almighty to enrich us, to enlighten us. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. Before concluding the speech, I would like to express my thanks on behalf of this Jamia Al Islamiya and on behalf of the Islamic movement in Kerala to the new delegates coming from different parts of our country, especially from the neighboring states. So many people have come, and the organizers told me that from different states the delegates have come, and I would like to extend our immense thanks and pleasure to all these brothers who came from different parts of India. This will open, I think, a new lesson, a new experience in the history of the Islamic movement. And in this way, this seminar, though it started as a simple program, now when it is concluding here, it has risen up to the level of a national or international seminar. I would like to congratulate the organizers, our students, and our teachers, especially the Urdu people, Urdu students and Urdu teachers, for conducting this much an important program. Once again, I would like to thank you all, and I would like to conclude. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alamin.